My name is Gavin Evans, and this is my review of Novocaine. And let's begin by talking about the cast. And Jack Craig does a great job in this movie. He carries it incredibly well, and he just sells you on everything that he needed to, and I was impressed by him here. Amber Midthunder was really charming, really likable, and really good. Jacob Batalon was really amusing. Ray Nicholson is good. He's not the most interesting character, but he's menacing enough. Betty Gabriel and Matt Walsh both do a perfectly fine job, so the cast as a whole is really good. But what really elevates this movie is the premise. So, this movie is about a man named Nathan Kane, and he can't feel pain. So, the movie takes that premise and they fully embrace it. This movie is nasty. This movie is brutal, and I loved that. I loved the fact that they were willing to go to those places. And the final kill in the movie, I was watching it and I'm like, is he going to do that? And I just thought to myself, if he does that, I'm going to love this movie. And he actually does it, and it made me a very happy person. That final kill, you know what? That's going to be an all timer for me. Just a really terrific moment. But the movie is also quite funny. There is one scene specifically that I found to be hilarious, and it's going to be the scene that people talk about most from this movie. The movie is also very romantic, it's sweet, and it's sincere. And I love how this is a movie about how love can bring out the best in us, how love can motivate us, and how love can be scary, but it's worth it. And I also love how this movie is about imperfect people. And I just thought they did a really great job with that. Um, Weirdly enough, the movie's directed by Dan Bork and Robert Orson, who did a really good job here, but they also directed a 2019 movie called Villains, and I love that movie. And that movie is tense, funny, romantic, and it's about imperfect people finding each other. So I like that through line in their filmography. I really do. And also, you should watch Villains because you probably haven't and you should. But I do have a few issues. Um, Too many characters. I don't think we needed the two cop characters. They kind of reminded me of Devon Sawa and Jordan Bristow in Hot Eyes recently, and I just don't care for this trope. Like, they're still entertaining enough, but it's just unnecessary padding, and the movie constantly cuts back to the villains, and once again, we don't need this. The villains are generic. Just focus on Nathan and his quest to rescue his girlfriend. That's all we needed. So if this movie was 15 minutes shorter, I think it would have been even better. I also do think there's a reveal that happens way too early into the movie. And yeah, I do love how this is an original movie. But unfortunately, it's probably not going to do good at the box office, and it's infuriating. Because I know so many people who complain about the lack of originality in Hollywood, but all they see is blockbusters. And there's nothing wrong with seeing blockbusters, but if you want original movies, you need to support them. So I'm begging you, support this movie. It's a bloody great time. I had so much fun. The action is great. The movie is funny. The movie is romantic. It just gives you everything you could want, and it's brutal. There are some truly terrific moments here, and I could see myself rewatching this movie a bunch of times. So I'm giving Novocaine an 8 out of 10. Go see this movie. Support original movies. But Novocaine, have you seen it? Will you see it? Let me know in the comments down below. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Stay tuned for more videos soon. And Gavin, out.